great to be here. I've never been to Bexley before, but you know, it's all nice. Okay, so you want to hear a bit about my journey? Well, I was born in 1958. I was part of the first black British born en masse in this country. Every day we'd be told, go home where you come from. Every single day. In school, teachers told us all, we're not going to make anything of our lives. So aspirations, there just weren't any at all. There's a time also, there was a bit of trouble with the police, where there was a law called, well, the nickname for it was sus. So the police only needed to suspect that you were going to commit a crime. And so many of us were picked up, beaten up in police stations, in police vans. And so you just felt, is this my home? In fact, one of my friends, he always used to say, I'm not English, I'm Jamaican. He was born here as well. And he was the first to get a chance to go home to Jamaica. His family took him on holiday. And when he came back, we all was in the schoolyard, and we waited, and we kind of formed a circle to hear the stories of home. And so we're sitting in a circle, the campfire was missing, that was all. And he's just looking like this. They're calling me their English cousin. and for a group of boys, I think there was about 15 of us, it was quiet. None of us said a word, we just were looking at each other. Because at that time there, we knew we had no home. Our home's not here, it's not Jamaica. We've got no home. And so it'd be hard to imagine having that feeling when you really feel you've got no home. And that's what it was like for a while until we started hearing the term Black British. And as soon as we started hearing that term, that was our identity. And we took that up, and I took that up. And so the next person that told me to go home where I came from, I said, I'm here to stay, mate, and you better get used to it. Now, in those times, a bit like today, I suppose, not so much publicity, you had to look after yourself on the street. I was involved in several things in the end. It got so bad, I knew I had to get out. So I joined the army. And it's funny because I joined the army to stop being killed on the street or maybe hurting somebody else. So I joined the army. It was my mate that said it, let's join the army, we need to get out of here, be safe. And we ended up in Northern Ireland. Bullets flying over our heads. I said to my mate, John, you sure we should be here? So I spent 14 years in the army there. But coming out of the army, I looked for a civilian job. And the only thing I thought I could do was warehouse. I can lift boxes and put them in a lorry. What else am I good for? I dropped out of school at 15, got no qualifications, so I got a job in a duplication warehouse. I don't know if you guys remember VHS or cassettes. Your parents would, I'm sure. And it was a mass duplication, and I was working in a warehouse, and after 3 months, the boss sent me down to this area I've never been to before, just take a box down there. And I went into this dark room, and there was loads of monitors and little lights, like fairy lights. It looked like fairy lights, and these big machines, and it was dark and nice, and it reminded me of Santa's grotto. And I love Christmas. And the big boss happened to be passing, and I said, can I work in here? I didn't even know what they did. I just thought it'd be Christmas every day, working in that environment. And so he gave me a chance. He said, you can go there in the mornings and back to the warehouse in the afternoon and see how you get on. And so that's what we did. And there was an interim period where I did that. And in the meantime, I'm learning what they do in this place. And it's like, all them people heard me saying was, let me get this right. So the person who's working in this place is now working at the BBC, earning how much? And that one's at ITV, how much? Forget Father Christmas, I'm now just seeing green. And so, when he said to me, okay, you can join it, the warehouse manager will let you go. Well, the warehouse manager didn't want to let me go, because I was a good worker. I don't care what I do. I really don't care what I do. I will work hard. And so he didn't want to let me go. And it took him a few days to decide that I could leave the warehouse and go into this. When he told me, I lived about 5 miles away from home. And I normally got the bus, but I ran. I ran like Forrest Gump. In fact, I think I ran past my house. But it was an interesting time, because while I was running, I promise you, while I was running, I was thinking of all the negative things that have ever happened to me, that's ever been said to me. I see the faces, I see the police, I see everything, because I knew I was running into a new life. A kind of life that somebody like me, with the kind of earning capacity, the job itself, wow, I would never have dreamt in a million years. So, I'll tell you that story because what I do now is relevant to that. Because I've been working in television for 20 years, and somebody said to me in a studio somewhere, there's not enough black people in this industry. And I went, somebody said that to me 20 years ago on the day I started. So in 20 years, nothing's changed. Okay, I need to do my little thing about it, throw my little pebble into the water and see what I can do. And so I started Mama Youth Project to help. But I thought about it, the whole situation. This is in 2005. And even though it was said to me about black people, I also knew that white working class were underrepresented in TV as well. So it was really strange, me being on stage like this in 2005, saying, I started an organisation that helps black ethnic minority and white working class, because I think they've been forgotten about in this country. The faces I used to see in the audience, like people scratching their head, not knowing what to do, what to say. Like, because it's me that's saying it. And so, to cut a long story, we've now got over 460 young people from challenging backgrounds who now have a career, not a job, have a career in television. And so we're looking to change our industry so that there's a big problem in our industry with diversity, and we're looking to change that, to make our industry more representative. And so that's what I'm doing now, and we'll continue to do that. We've got a mountain to climb. Even the word diversity we don't tend to use anymore, because there are diverse groups within diverse groups within diverse groups. You employ somebody in a wheelchair, there's tens of hundreds of people in wheelchairs different to that person. So we talk about inclusivity. And the last thing I just want to say, I don't know your backgrounds, but trust me, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And we talked about hard work. I've just always been a hard worker, for my own self-respect as well. You can achieve. And I know every young person that we take on has a talent. I don't even know you guys, but I know you all have a talent. You all have something to give. So please remember that. And that, when I was running that time and living about all the negative things that happened to me, that's relevant today, because every time one of our guys get a job, I relive that moment. And that's it, okay?